Hey everyone, this is Cleofy again from your favorite channel, the Cleofy Podcast. Today's deep dive is about how the hijab is banned and prostitution is legal in France. The 12-year-old child is addicted to porn. You can imagine what is the cultural norm there. Let's see in detail. Before we move on, please hit the like button so this video will reach others, and hit subscribe if you haven't done it yet.
Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to plunge headfirst into some sources and pull out those really surprising bits of knowledge. Today we're focusing on a country that, well, it often throws up some astonishing contrasts. France.
Yeah, that's right.
And our mission really is to unpack some pretty specific facts about France that might leave you thinking. See what they tell us about its unique cultural landscape.
And for this deep dive, our main source is actually a YouTube video. It's called France Facts That Will Leave You Speechless.
Ah, okay.
Uploaded by the channel Lily J.
Got it. So this material, as you said, it presents some really interesting juxtapositions. We're going to explore what these facts seem to highlight about French society. You know, things around legality, social norms, cultural regulations.
Yeah, the contrasts are quite stark.
Absolutely. So you, the listener, you're hopefully in for some aha moments, maybe some unexpected insights that leave you feeling a bit more informed about this unique place.
Definitely some food for thought.
Okay, let's unpack this. So pulling straight from our source, this YouTube video, one of the first things that jumps out is about the legal landscape, certain social practices.
Right.
The video points out that in France, being a prostitute is actually legal.
Yes, it states that quite clearly. Legality, that's the point it makes. Which might surprise quite a few people, actually.
It might. And what's really striking, as the source presents it, is how it immediately pivots from that point.
It shifts gears quickly.
Right. It goes from the legality of prostitution to the media landscape. It highlights France not just for that law, but also as Europe's largest producer of pornography.
Exactly. It draws a line, a connection between those two things. Part of the nation's social fabric, as the video frames it.
That's a fascinating link the source is making there. And this is where the video introduces something really, well, jarring.
I apologize for interrupting the deep dive. Are you or someone you know struggling to land a job? Check out the ATS Resume Optimizer. I created this tool myself, and for just $5 a month, you get unlimited tailored resumes, mock interview prep, and a resume health score to boost your chances. Transform your job search today. Link in the description. Let's get back to the deep dive.
Well, jarring.
Yeah, it takes another turn.
It presents a statistic. It claims that over 50%, 50%, of 12-year-old French boys are already addicted to porn. How does the source itself kind of connect these dots? Or what's the implication it draws from that number?
Well, the source seems to imply, without stating it too explicitly perhaps, that this high prevalence of pornography and its reported impact
on young people,
is linked to the legal and cultural environment you just described. It sort of positions this statistic as a major social outcome.
Right.
Raising questions, I suppose, about the impact of easily available content and the norms around it.
Okay, this really raises an important question then, especially when you look at the next set of facts the video presents. It seems like a very stark contrast.
Definitely.
Because while those areas, personal behavior, media consumption, are presented as legal or, widespread, the video then points out something quite different about cultural attire, specifically religious attire.
Yes. It does.
It explicitly states it's illegal to wear the hijab in certain contexts within France.
It is a really striking duality the source paints, isn't it?
Yeah.
One area seems to allow, significant freedom, while another is quite heavily regulated.
Yeah.
And the video goes into the details. It mentions these contexts. Illegal to wear the hijab at work, especially in government buildings.
Which aligns with that French principle, laïcité, secularism.
Exactly. That strict separation of church and state in public spaces. That's the justification usually given.
And the source points out it goes further than just government buildings, which really sharpens that contrast, doesn't it?
It does.
It says the restriction also applies in sports and even in schools.
Yes, schools too.
So you have this picture emerging from the source, a country where certain freedoms in industries like pornography production are significant. And then on the other side, very specific restrictions on personal religious expression in public life and institutions.
And the source itself, the YouTube video, it kind of wraps up by putting a question directly to its audience, reflecting on these points.
Okay, what does it ask?
It asks, and I'm quoting loosely here, whether France definitely has their priorities straight, and also if it's actively looking after women's best interests.
Right. And just to be absolutely clear for you listening,
Yes.
we've just presented the facts and the viewpoint as they appear in the source material. We're not taking a side on that judgment call.
Absolutely not.
Right.
Our goal here is just to show you what the source says, to illuminate its perspective, not to endorse its conclusions one way or the other.
Exactly. So what does this all actually mean for you, thinking about this? We've walked through some really quite striking contrasts from this YouTube video about France.
A lot to process.
You've got the legality of prostitution, then France apparently being the largest porn producer in Europe. And that statistic, about over 50% of 12-year-old boys reportedly addicted to porn.
Yeah.
And then, almost in the same breath, this peculiar duality. The illegality of wearing the hijab in specific public contexts, work, government buildings, sports, schools.
It's quite the mix.
It is. So this deep dive, it's laid out these, well, seemingly contradictory legal and social realities, as highlighted by our source. We really just want to encourage you to reflect, maybe think about how these things might reflect complex societal values or priorities in France.
Yeah, what does it tell you?
What do these specific points pulled together like this tell you about how a country might define freedom or morality or even social order? Something to mull over.
Thank you for joining us for today's podcast. I hope you've gained some valuable insights. If you're a truth seeker, yearning for divine light and ready to step out of darkness, now is your moment. The truth is that Allah is the one and only creator of the universe. He has sent over 124,000 messengers and prophets to guide humanity, starting with Adam and culminating with the final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them all. If you resonate with this message, you might be ready to embrace Islam. Simply recite the Shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith. For further support, feel free to join our WhatsApp group. You can send us a private message there. The link is in the video description. Don't wait until it's too late. We look forward to connecting with you soon.